welcome or welcome back to my slightly chaotic and somewhat unhinged, but ultimately super safe corner of the internet. My name is apparently Amanda, and welcome or welcome back to my Sims 2 Uberhood. I do a lot with my hands here, and you hear my bracelets going all the time. See, I have so many bracelets. My boyfriend kind of makes fun of me for it. Anyways, let's get started. Before we begin, let me just say I'm on social media at apparently Amanda TV. All of my social media, except for Twitch, is apparently Amanda TV. My Twitch is apparently Amanda, and everything else is apparently Amanda TV. Okay? Got it? Got it. So I'm on TikTok, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I said TikTok already. Threads, and there's probably something else. If I'm on a social media network, it's at apparently Amanda TV, and if you can't find me, then I'm not on there. Like, I'm not on X. Check out my Tumblr because I'm uploading all my Sims photos on there, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, welcome or welcome back. That's enough of me yapping and blabbing. So let's get started. Today's plan, we are starting out with some build buy. This is the donor house, okay? The donor house is, if you have donated, I can probably put a little thing up on the screen so that we can, you guys can know about, the donor thingy-mabob. So let me see if I can add a little image up on screen. I thought I had this photo in here, but I literally guess I don't. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So let's put that up there. Oh, that's big. Wow. Okay. So let's take that down a little bit. Woo, she's big. Oh no. Control Z. What did I just move? She's totally covering me. That's not very nice. Let's put her over here. It's hard to see though, but basically I'll show you guys this and then I'll take it off. This is the Uberhood Citizen Program. If you want to be part of my Uberhood, all you have to do is make a $5 donation, at least $5, you can donate however much you want, to my PayPal or the Canadian Mental Health Association through my channel. And then we create your sim together, or I create your sim on my own. There are 2 sims already in this household that I've created. These are donors that have donated to me, and they get their own sims in the neighborhood. And they chose the vibe and the look, the aspiration. They did not choose the career. I'm gonna have to change that. I chose the career through spreadsheeting. But yeah, all the donors live together in one house, and this is the house they're going to be living at. So let me take this little thing away from you guys. There we go. And now we are doing build buy, and we will also play the donor house today, but it won't take long, I bet, because there's just 2 sims in this household, and they're adult sims, so it shouldn't take that long. I was a few minutes late because I was spreadsheeting them, but now that I have them spreadsheeted, we can add them, or we can properly furnish their house. Since the only 2 sims who live here right now are Harvey and Beth, we are going to get them their cars. We're going to start with looking at the spreadsheet for Beth. Beth is pleasure/popularity, so we're going to get her a nice car. They have lots of money in this household, so money is not the issue. She's pleasure/popularity, so let's get her a nice car that she can entertain in. And I know her favorite colors are orange, green, and brown, I think. So let's do the green car. That's cute, but at the same time, I feel like it's not the vibe because she's a popularity sim. So she's gonna want to have a car that has room for people. So why don't we get the Mercedes-Benz? There we go. Beth gets the Mercedes-Benz. And now Harvey is our other donor sim. And Harvey is knowledge/popularity. So he's gonna have a car that is practical, but also fits lots of people. So, probably, let's say the Jeep Grand Cherokee. And his favorite colors are black, white, and blue. So let's get the black car for him. And we'll change owner to Harvey and change owner to Beth. And now the way the donor house is going to work, that all the sims are going to have their own, apartments and bathrooms. But they will share a kitchen and living area. So what we will do is we will go ahead and get started with the furnishing. We might as well just go ahead and start on the kitchen. I did start, obviously. I've done the bathrooms, so all the bathrooms are done. The only thing I want to add to the bathrooms is a plant because I feel like it's a little bare. So let me just add, we need to move objects on here. Move objects on. No, not move objects, no. Move objects, no. Oh, there's a plant there. There's a lamp there. I didn't even see that. Okay. Well, why don't we move this over and move that like this? Can we do that? I like that. That works for me. And let's diagonal. Okay. Yep. I forgot to put the medicine cabinet in all the bathrooms though, so I'll have to fix that. We were almost done the bathrooms, it seems. It seems like I stopped halfway through and I was like, I'm done. That's probably what happened. All right, and moving this guy and plant in a basket, not the wall. There we go. And so we just need to get the medicine cabinets for each of the bathrooms. These bathrooms were missing medicine cabinets. This house will be able to house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sims for now. I mean, we might add more bedrooms later because we have so many garages. We have so many cars. Well, I guess some Sims could be couples. You never know. Donor Sims are going to start in this house and then they might move out into their own houses. You never know. We're going to see what happens with the donor Sims. I might keep them all in this same house and they might all live this chaotic lifestyle together. I'm not sure how it's going to work. We're just kind of playing it by ear. If you're along for the journey, then welcome along for the journey, my friends. Welcome. Let's get some beautiful pink counters because I love pink. That's like cute, but I don't like it so much. Maybe the blue would match. No, the blue doesn't match. Hold it. Hold there. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Let's go ahead and change the color of this guy and try and find something that matches. Okay, that blue works. And that kind of looks nice. Let's go with that. This is going to be a big kitchen with multiple stoves and multiple fridges because this house is going to house, hopefully, lots of Sims. I'm hoping I get more Sims to put in this house. I mean, it's the donor house, so like I said, all you have to do to be part of it is you have to donate at least, oh, we're a whole row off. You have to donate at least $5 to me through my PayPal or to the Canadian Mental Health Association through my channel, and you can be part of this household. It's actually like pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I would donate to be part of a household like this. You want to participate in the neighborhood? Here you go. Hold on, wrong way. Let's take that one off too. And there we go. It's a little, okay, I think that's symmetrical. Let's do 2 fridges and 2 stoves because it's necessary. We're actually gonna put the stoves in the middle here because I think that would be kind of cute. So let's go ahead and put these stoves here. We're gonna get, let's say the black ones, or yeah, that works. No, it doesn't. I don't like it at all. What if I put it here? I have an idea. What if I put it here and then I could take the counter and like, there has to be a way to make it work. That kind of looks horrible and horrid and awful. What if I do this? No, that looks horrid and horrible and awful too. Kind of wanted like, but then I also don't like how it like is like, yeah, it's not gonna work there. It's just not gonna work. Okay, so different plan. Let's go ahead and put these 2 stoves in the middle so that if they start a fire together. We will put these 2 stoves. I kind of don't even want that stove anymore, but we are gonna take it. We're gonna put this color in for the stove. And then we're gonna get 2 fridges and put them on either sides where I created those empty spaces. Ta-da. And ta-da. Or do I want to do... Yeah, that's better. And then we will have 2 sinks in the middle here, because you always need sinks. And then we will also give them a dishwasher, because we're kind like that. Give them 2 dishwashers, actually, because we are super kind like that. You know what? We shouldn't put them there. We're going to put them right beside the stoves. Okay, we need to get a variable meal selector, and we are going to get a microwave or two, maybe just one, maybe just one. Maybe let's get a food processor and a microwave on the other side. Is that a microwave? I hope so. And then I think we just need fire alarms in here. But what I might do instead of fire alarms is get sprinklers so that the fire just goes out automatically. Like, why don't I just do that? Pretty sure those work. We'll also put fire alarms in, but I don't think we're going to need them. I want to do the sprinklers because the stoves are on the second floor, so it's going to take extra time for the fire people to get up there. So we're going to put them on the second floor. Or, I mean, we're going to put sprinklers because they're on the second floor. And then how about we all sit at this counter and eat, because that could be cute. We could all sit together at the counter and eat together. Why don't we get some stools to put down there, like these guys. These guys are cute. Amazing. That is enough stools. And then what else can we do in this room? Why don't we focus on... Do you guys think we need a table too? Like, we have a big, long bench here for people to sit at, or like a big, long counter, but should we put a table too, just in case, maybe? Maybe just to be smart, huh? Let's put a table in. Because people can choose to either sit at the counter or sit at the table. It's their choice. We're going to throw a bar in here because I feel like that could be useful. It might change one day. This might not be such a party household anymore at one point, but you never know. How about we put the bar in the middle here? It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. It kind of works. Okay, so that's going to be like that. And then we've done our cars. Why don't we have this be a little kids area, the playroom? Just because I feel like eventually there's going to be kids in this house. So we're going to put as many toys as we can muster in this little area here. Let's put this guy here. Cooking pot. This will be the little toy area for the kids that eventually live in this house, because I feel like these Sims might end up having kids one day. I'm hoping so, at least. I'd love to have these Sims have some kids, grow the neighborhood. And then we will put a little dollhouse in the corner over here. Perhaps this one? No. Perhaps this one. And then we will also put little dolls and little cars. So there, now we have a playroom, a dining room, kitchen's done. We will go downstairs, and this can be a living area of sorts with some sort of TV, possibly communal TV. Let's get the biggest TV we can find. How is that the biggest TV we can find? Which one's bigger? I feel like this one's a little bit bigger. So let's get this one. Oh my god, it's $10,000. Good thing this household has a lot of money. All right, let's go ahead and find some sort of couch to put here. What couch am I wanting? There it is. Let's get this guy. And then we're gonna have that area be open. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe I kind of got a different idea. Hold on. I actually want to do these ones, I think. Oh, there's different colors. Ooh la la. All right, let's get these guys. then I want to do... and have this guy be on the outside. See? Now it's like open. Maybe we could even wrap around here. Yeah. That's kind of cool. The wraparound couch effect. And why don't we put a nice big bookcase? Oh, we got a likely Banimator. Hi, Gabby. How are you? You just popped in right as I was looking at the chat. How's it going? How you doing today? We are working on building the donor house. If you donate at least $5 to me through my PayPal or the Canadian Mental Health Association through my channel, you can join this household and be a sim in this household. So that is the household we're making right now. It consists of 2 sims right now. That carpet looks kind of odd, but we might keep it. It's kind of new in a vibe. What if we did like that? Nah, that looks weird. Let's keep it the way it was. With the weird carpets. We love it. I'm loving it. Alright, let's go ahead and put in our mod objects right quick. Let's put this guy in the corner here. This guy will go here. That's the lifetime want chooser. Our bat box needs a location. And I have no location for the bat box. Let's put her in here. Let's put a little wall up. Watch this. Bam. Bam. Hiding, hidden. Put away. Thank you very much. And then go downstairs and we can add a little table in the middle here, possibly, somehow. What about this little guy? Yeah, that works perfectly, actually. I like that one. We're gonna do that one, and we're gonna put this guy on it. Should I play River Blossom Hills, Deserted Valley, or Strange Town Pleasant View? Strange Town Pleasant View. That one. You should play Strange Town Pleasant View. There we go. That is set. Is there a middle spot in that table? No. Okay. And then down here we can have a little music area, a little entertainment music area. Let's have a guitar, a piano, some drums. Okay, I'll build the school and play that one. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what's going on. This is going to be the music area where Sims can come together and jam. And then we'll have, let's say, an easel or two here. And maybe this can be, how about we take out some of these driveways, because we don't need that many. And we can put a workout area in here. I think that's a good little workout area. It doesn't need a ton. Maybe we can put this here and this here. Okay, it works. And then what else are we gonna do in here? Let's put a dartboard for Sims to play darts together. Maybe we can put it upstairs. No, that's a play area. Oh, I know where to put it. Why don't we put it down here in this hallway? Okay, perfect. And then I would like to, there's not any room in the backyard for any, like, I guess we could put some stuff. We don't really really have any room for any playground equipment, and there's not any children in this house yet. Hey, Gabby, you reached a 3-stream streak. Awesome. Fantastic. I love it. I'm trying to find a place to put this basketball court, but maybe we can do some changing it up in here and take these away, take this away. I played all the Strange Town Sims plus the Goth, so next up is all of Pleasant View and Uni round. I'm actually moving on to the Uni round today too. Twins. Does that go into my floor, that basketball hoop? Yes, it does. Well, gosh darn. All right, so we can't have that there. I guess we'll put it back here. But then Sims can't get around that way. Ah, I love having a basketball hoop, and you guys know that. You guys know I love a basketball hoop, but I can't find a darn place to put it. So we're going to have to get rid of it. And in here, we're going to have a sauna, I decided just now. We're going to have a little sauna. Why does that not work with the walls? Thank you. Walls up. What's going on? Thank you. And then we will also put a hot tub in here because Beth's leisure activity is hot tub. So we'll put that in there. Maybe we could put a stereo in here because Sims like music, so let's put a stereo in. And they've got a TV. Let's give them a video game console. Let's give them an Xbox 360. Let's take that phone away and, oops, keep that there. Put this Xbox. Ah, where'd it go? Why is it under the table? Put this Xbox on the table. And we can have an RC helicopter outside if anyone wants to play with this guy. A telephone is needed, so let's put a telephone right here and on this floor right here. We also need a trash chute, so let's go ahead and put that trash chute down over here. Let's do 2 of them. Nita Caliente is next. I tried to make her flirt with Don on his wedding with Cassandra, but Cassandra cheated on him first with Darren. It shook me. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Cassandra was like, I'm done living this life. I am taking things into my own hands now, apparently. I think that's about it, and we just need bedrooms because that is pretty much it for the furnishing of that. I think bedrooms would just be next, so we're gonna furnish all the bedrooms the same. Okay guys, we're gonna get an ad break in about 5 minutes, so I'm guessing we're gonna finish up these bedrooms and finish up this house, and then we'll actually play this household. It won't take that long to get through, I don't think, because it's just 2 adult Sims. So we'll probably do quite a bit of fast forwarding. But I mean, it'll be fun. Let's go ahead and make all the rooms the same. Hi Carrie, how are you? I'm doing good today. She accepted his flirt at her wedding party. She cheated first, and that's funny. That is funny, because you wouldn't think Cassandra would be the one to cheat first, but apparently girl is. Girl doesn't care. I picked the worst bed because I feel like I'm not going to find any side table to go with that. You know what? That kind of matches. In a way. No, not really. Because does it? I picked the worst possible bed I could have picked. We're going to snooze the ads for a second because I'm not ready for them yet. I want to finish furnishing before we go to the ads. Girl heard the rumors is what I'm saying. Yeah, she must have. She was like, you know what? I'm done living this life, and if he's gonna cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on him. She found out he cheated through the grapevine. Ooh. I guess the gossip around town. That's so interesting that can happen. Okay, these beds are perfect. They are nice and plain. Everyone's bedroom is going to be the exact same. And then once they live in those bedrooms will evolve with the Sims. And they will turn into more their style, I guess you would say. Let's find a good table. She immediately divorced him. Good. She deserves better than him. I always have Dawn and Nina end up together. That's always the Sims I put together in the end, Dawn and Nina. And then I put Cassandra and Darren together in my neighborhood. Good for her. You're right. Good for her. Good for Cassandra. You decide, girly, that you don't want to do that anymore. You make the decisions in your life. She was independent and she decided, like I said, she decided she was done. She was just like, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. And girly made probably the best decision of her life to get away from Don Lothario. Because those two are not a match. Like I said, he's good with Nina. I like Dawn and Nina together. I think that's a good match. I hope for Nina that she gets pregnant with Dawn's baby. Yeah, that would be exciting. Dawn and Nina have babies in my game. They have twin girls, Hannah and Iris Lothario. They took Dawn's last name. All right, let's go ahead and put down one more plant in these rooms because we always need a plant. I actually really like plants, not in my real life. Like I don't have like any plants. They are poly in my game. They are living together in my game. They are married, but they do date other people. Sorry, I used ACR to turn off jealousy on their lot. So, yeah, that could be a cute idea. They are poly in my game. I feel like giving everyone their own private TV just because. I see her a hopeless romantic, but doesn't care about him sleeping with others. Yeah, I get that vibe too. That makes sense. She's like, she loves him. But she's like, honestly, at the end of the day, I know he's always coming back home to me. Like, he can go sleep with whoever he wants, but at the end of the day, he's always coming back home to Nina. And his kids, you know? Home is where the heart is. So, yeah. Alright, let's put a little computer in everyone's room. Let's go ahead and take these desks and put these computers down. Everyone gets a Monique's special computer. So, good for them. Because there's no computer room in this house. I've seen Dawn and Daniel too, and that's neat. Like, in a relationship together? Interesting. They're friends in my game. They know each other through work. They both work in the same career. Okay, so we're gonna get ads in about 5 minutes now, and that's fine because I'll be done furnishing by then. But yeah, they're in the same career in my game, so they always come home from work with each other. More so, Daniel comes home with Dawn from work. But do you mean like you've seen them romantically together? Because that's kind of interesting. I was planning on Brandy and Darren, but Darren made his mind up. Yeah, Brandy married some random man in my game. His name is Emil. She actually dated around quite a bit before she decided to settle down. She was quite the hoe. Let's put a stereo in everyone's room just to be kind. Everyone gets a stereo. Dawn Daniel as a couple. Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. I wouldn't have expected that. Community challenge complete! We did it, guys! We did it! Woohoo! So that means, okay, so that is actually perfect because we'll be finishing off this like season this week, and then next week I'm going on vacation, and when we come back, we'll start working on Veronaville. Do you guys want to see that? Do you like? I'm assuming you guys want to see me work on Veronaville and go on stream to work on Veronaville, right? Right? Let me know, because I'm totally willing to come on stream and do Veronaville. Instead, we'll take a little break from gameplay, and we'll just go ahead and make Veronaville. It'll probably, if we do that on stream, it might take about a week or two. I don't know, but I mean, it could be fun. In In the end, babe, you ended up contributing 36,886 points total to the challenge. So go you. Has a great lot makeover for Veronaville, but she hasn't done all the lots. That's okay. I'm going to do the lot makeover on my own. I don't mind doing the whole thing on my own. It's going to take a while, but whatever. It's cool. I usually won't make over the community lots too much, but just do a bare minimum, fixing them a little bit, and then do all the houses the way I like them. Because I need to spreadsheet my Sims to see what they're into, and then I can make their houses from there. Okay, but I think the donor household is done. So we're going to save up all the progress we've made. And their lifetime wants can also be changed. She's going to choose lifetime want from all, and we are going to do, what is it? Cult leader? Become cult leader. That's a paranormal career. And Harvey is going to choose lifetime want from all and become prestidigitator in the entertainment career, right? Right. All right, so they have jobs. They are ready to go. We are going to set the season. Where's my sim blender guy? Oh, he's down here. We are going to alter weather and change season to season 4 because everyone's in spring right now. We are also going to max all of their motives. And all right, we will go on that, be right back, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. And Gabby, what did you say? I wouldn't mind making over all the playable lots. I don't mind doing some, but I did make over the load lot. How do you make it a playable school? How did you do that? Like, do your Sims like actually go there for school? Like, how did you do that? Let's get started with these Sims. They are both level 1 in their careers, which is totally fine. They have lots of days before they age up. I don't know how they're going to turn out. I don't know what's going to end up with them. We do have to pick their hobbies and their secondaries. So if we look at my spreadsheet, Beth's secondary is popularity. And we will also give her these and this. There we go. And Harvey's secondary is also popularity. Interesting. So let's go ahead and pick popularity and go ahead and pick these for him. And that. And perfecto, they also need their hobby selected. So Harvey's going to be hobby. The one hobby is going to be film and lit. And Beth is going to be the hobby. The one hobby is going to be science. Like I said, I spreadsheeted these Sims based on their interests, so it's kind of random. And traits, gender pref, randomize me, and traits, gender pref, randomize me. And looks like they are both straight. So Beth is into males and Harvey is into females. All right, well, that is that. Let's get started with things. I think he doesn't have to work right now, so he can go ahead and get started with his skills. He actually wants to gain a cooking skill point, which is useful for me. I play wants based. So when I'm looking at my Sims wants and they want to gain skill points, I'm always looking for one that applies to their career so they can get a promotion. However, he does not have a want to get a career lock. I mean, creativity is for his career, so we're going to lock that in. But first, we're going to work on cooking because that's also useful because he's going to need to cook his own meals. Because these Sims are technically living in a house, like this is the donor house, but technically these are supposed to be like individual apartments for them. So they will cook their own meals and stuff like that. So it is good for him to know cooking. Beth works tonight. So I'm going to have her set her energy down to 50%, and then we're going to send her to bed because I want her to make sure she has, actually we're going to set it down to 25%, and we're going to send her to bed because I want to make sure she has enough energy to go to work at 8 p.m. So we're going to have her go sleep in pajamas. The Simological mods, they do schoolwork at these special work desks or these tabletop workbooks. I plan on them have gym and music classes different days. That's cool. That's awesome. Harvey's going to go study cooking, and Beth's going to go to sleep. If I make them... No, I won't. I was going to say I can make them dorm doors, but I won't do that. We're just going to have these Sims get started on their life. Beth has to work tonight at 8 p.m., so we're going to send her off to sleep and get her to get a good sleep before she goes off to work. And then Harvey will study his cooking. So he's gained a cooking skill point, and now he wants to reach cooking level 2. We can do that for him. We're kind of just waiting around until he goes off to work. Beth is sleeping, so we don't have to worry about her. And she's going to be sleeping for a bit. And Harvey's a knowledge sim, so he's going to want to gain skills. But we are also going to have him work on his creativity. And we are going to do that by having him start to write a novel. Because Harvey is into, he's into film and lit. So we're going to have his hobby be writing novels, and he's going to go work on a novel. And this way, he's going to gain a creativity skill point. Oh, never mind. Some visitors have arrived to welcome us to the neighborhood. So let's see who's here. Let's go downstairs. And while we wait for everyone to show up, why don't we go here and we call service, and we can call a butler. Because I feel like a butler would be good at this household. This household is very rich. So we're going to just go ahead and hire a butler for them. Beth, when she wakes up, I guess she woke up now. Well, I wasn't ready for her to wake up. I guess we're going to max her energy now, and we're going to go motives, energy, 100% me. You know why? Because someone rang the doorbell, so it woke her up. So we're going to have her go use the bathroom, take a shower. Even though she doesn't really need to, we're going to do it anyways. Harvey's going to call a butler, and we're going to hire a butler. And then he's going to go greet everyone. Yes, we're going to go greet everyone. Looks like it's Cassandra Goth Dreamer and Dina Caliente Grunt, our two ladies in the neighborhood with hyphenated names, of course. So Harvey's going to greet everyone. Beth actually wants to make a friend, so we're going to have her come downstairs, and why don't we get her to know Cassandra? Because I feel like she'd get along better with Cassandra. Let's do the gestures with Cassandra. And then we're going to entertain her with a joke and talk chat. You, Harvey, are going to actually talk to Dina. Because I feel like you might get along with her. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but we're going to try it. You're going to go chat with Dina. And appreciate, admire, entertain, joke, talk chat. Beth is coming to chat with Cassandra because I feel like those two would get along. They both like science. And here's our butler showing up, Mr. Joseph Bowen. Hello, Mr. Joseph. All right, Beth is trying to talk to Cassandra here. So we're going to do some stuff with her. We're going to talk again, entertain with another joke. The thing is, Harvey doesn't really have any interest in being friends with Dina, but we do want to buy a telescope. I do want to get that because I know that Beth is into stargazing. So we're going to get the telescope and put it down. And I don't know where. Let's put it over here. Right in the corner. So let's get Harvey to go and work on his creativity like we were doing. He actually, you know what? He's going to be going to work like any minute. So we might as well just have him keep socializing with Dina. Let's admire her again and tell her another joke. And Beth is doing well in here with Miss Cassandra. She wants to make a friend, so I'm feeling like Cassandra could be her first friend. Cassandra's quite a bit older than her, but I mean, that doesn't matter. They're both adults. Harvey is going to head off to work for the day. And Beth is in here hanging out with Cassandra. She wants to kiss someone. She can't kiss Cassandra. But, I mean, she can meet someone else. But she does want to make a friend. So we're just going to make sure she makes friends with Cassandra here. Their conversations are kind of up and down. We are like almost friends with Cassandra, so we are going to just do the gestures again, and that should push us right over the edge. And we just became friends with Cassandra. Now she's leaving. All right, bye, Cassandra. Beth, you want to find a romance, so why don't we get our Find a Mate crystal ball and put it right here, and why don't we find me a male? Let's see who pops up here. Glenn Bell? Does he have any romances? I don't think so. Bring him over. We're going to make him selectable real quick and see if he has romances. So he is romantic with Nina Caliente, so maybe we shouldn't use him. So let's make him unselectable, and let's have Beth ask to leave everyone. And they're kissing for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right, let's try the next sim. What about Roy Cummings? We can try this guy. Roy Cummings. Hi, buddy. Let's make you selectable and see if you have a romantic relationship with anybody. You do not. Awesome. So make unselectable. And Beth, you are getting to know Roy Cummings. Maybe this can be your partner. Let's go ahead and do the gestures with Roy. His outfit and his hair is fine, so we're going to leave it the way it is. He doesn't need a makeover or anything like that. That's totally fine. Appreciate, admire, entertain, joke. Go ahead, my darling. She hates socializing, I think. Yeah, she's pretty shy. So she's like not happy about this, which is funny because she's a pleasure sim. So she's going to want to socialize with people and flirt and go out. So he's getting my reputation up. Thanks, dude. Let's flirt, charm, and flirt wolf whistle. And maybe talk, chat, and appreciate, admire again. And then, flirt, charm again. What about casual? Where's the casual category? Casual, flirt, not caress. That's gonna end up bad. Let's go to casual, flirt, hold hands, and casual, flirt, sweet talk. Please don't turn out bad. And then hug, romantic. Can we try that? Be flirted with is what she wants. Instead of flirting, she wants to be flirted with. So let's see if we can get Mr. Roy to flirt with Beth. And I think the phone might be ringing. So let's make him selectable, and let's see if he'll flirt charm. See if he'll flirt with me. She just fell for him. And that fulfilled her want to be flirted with, so that works. We are going to lock it in for her to get a first kiss, and then we are going to say goodbye. Actually, we can probably try it now. Casual, hug, romantic. And then can we try the first kiss? Do we get it unlocked? Casual, or I guess not yet. We're not at that point yet where we can kiss, so we might. Oh, hi, Stella. I didn't even see you. How's it going? Sorry if I didn't see your chat for a bit. I was super focused. We're going to say goodbye to this guy. So Stella, we are in the donor house. This is where the house where people who have donated to me can live. So the two people that live here are Beth and Harvey. Harvey donated to me to help me get my camera through my PayPal. And Beth donated to the Canadian Mental Health Association through my channel. So they got Sims in the neighborhood. Beth, we are going to really quickly have you grab a snack out of the fridge, honey. You are going to grab some chips. And then it'll probably be time for her to head to work. Oh my gosh, I forgot lighting in this household. Well, that would be a problem. I just sent it and you almost immediately reacted. Oh, awesome. Good. I'm glad I was on top of it. I'm good today. I'm glad you're doing good. I want to try and stream for quite a while today, so you might get a longer stream from your girl today. Yes, these are like personal Sims, so if like anyone ever wanted to be part of the neighborhood, like I said, all you have to do is donate $5, at least $5 Canadian, to either the Canadian Mental Health Association through my channel or my PayPal. And yes, we hit the goal. Patrick is right. He is letting you know that we hit the Veronaville goal. So that means not next week because I'm on vacation, but the week after that, we will be starting Veronaville. So we will be adding a new neighborhood, and then I will be adding a new community challenge By the way, guys, if you didn't see on the Discord, the new community challenge, we've done Veronaville. So when I come back for my, obviously next week I'm taking a break. I'm going on vacation, so I'm taking a break from the 7th. I'm probably gonna take a break all the way to the 11th. And then I'll come back on the Tuesday. What will be the Tuesday? I will be back on Tuesday the 14th of April, and we will be starting to add Veronaville. So that will be super exciting. Yes, thank you guys, everyone who contributed. I appreciate it. Now we can add Veronaville. It's a lot of work for me, but we're going to do it together on stream, so it's going to be fine. We're going to lock it in for her to gain a skill point too. So we're going to go add a want lock and lock that in. We're also going to add a want lock for Harvey, because I like most of my Sims to have 2 want locks. It just makes sense. You don't just have one goal you can lock in. You have multiple goals. You know what I mean? So Beth's heading off to work, and Harvey will probably be back very soon. He comes back at 10 p.m. So when Harvey comes back, he's going to go use his bathroom, and then I'm going to have him deposit some money into his bank account. He only brought home $240. So we're going to go and bank online deposit $100. And then he doesn't have, they don't have dressers. Hold on, guys. None of these Sims have dressers in their rooms, and we need dressers. Just hold the phone, hold the phone. Well, you don't need to literally hold the phone. There we go. As a girl who has multiple dreams and a lock on the door. You're funny. Harvey has deposited. He's going to change into his everyday. And then he doesn't work till 3 p.m. tomorrow, so he can hang out for a bit. We're going to have him go ahead and gain that creativity skill point by going and writing a novel. Because he's into film and lit, so yeah. He has gained his creativity skill point. Now he wants to play the bass. Sure, Harvey, go ahead and play the bass, dude. Let's go ahead and practice. And we'll go auto lights, all lights. Harvey's going to go downstairs and play the bass for a bit, and then I'll probably send him to bed after he gains the skill point. Oh, now he wants to be friends with Dina Caliente Grunt. We can do that. Perfect, he's all done. Let's send him off to sleep. Go sleep in pajamas, mister. Beth should be coming home at 3 a.m., so we're just waiting for her to come back. She has the same job as Nyan Spectre, actually. Beth, you're going to come in and use the bathroom and then bank online deposit $100. Okay, well that got canceled. After she deposits her money, she's then going to go to the bathroom. And then, you know what? She can go in the hot tub for a bit, because that's her leisure activity. So she can go get in the hot tub for a little bit. Your screen froze for a second. Just for a sec. Oh, yeah. I'm totally dropping. I don't even know if I'm live anymore. Yeah, I don't know why this keeps happening to me every day I stream. My internet keeps going really bad. I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why every day when I have to go stream, my internet decides to be a shit. But I hope it's coming back now. Hopefully it's coming back. Are we back? I don't know if we're back. It says it might not be on her end because it dropped a bunch of frames for me. Like it said my kilobytes per second was at 0. So that's probably not good. I'm surprised I didn't go offline. Beth is going to use the hot tub until her fun is filled up. It might be on my end too. It said it dropped frames, so. Beth, you're going to go and head to bed, please. And then Harvey doesn't have to wake up early in the morning, especially since he's not working today, so we can just wait for him to wake up on his own, naturally. Is he an active sim? He's not super active, but Beth is, so she will work out in the morning. Yes, and thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know it might have been on my end. I don't know why. It said there was dropped frames, so. Good morning, Harvey. Let's have you go use the bathroom and take a shower. And then you are going to head into the kitchen and you are going to have some breakfast. 11, 22, 23. Let's see here. He's going to have some blueberries and cream oatmeal. Go ahead. And Beth, when she wakes up, she will go work out because she is an active sim. That's just the way the cookie crumbled. I randomized their zodiac signs, so yeah. Beth ended up being a Sagittarius and Harvey ended up being a Virgo. But they did pick their primary aspirations. They picked their general look and vibe and genetics. And pretty much I randomized everything else. Okay, so Dina calls him on the phone. It's funny because he actually wants to be friends with Dina. Looks like Beth is up. So let's go ahead and have her go downstairs into the gym and start doing a workout. She's going to go work out. And Harvey, please go back to your breakfast before it gets bad. Thank you. He's going to call Dina again. Not go here. Not go here. You're going to not go here. Come on. Call Sim. Call Dina. You're going to have to call her 3 times. There we go. Beth is, she decided to not work out anymore. Why? Can you please go work out? It's because her hygiene's so low. She doesn't want to work out anymore. Alright, well, now we know. She's going to have to go take a shower. He's going to call Dina again and just talk. She's going to go shower and use the bathroom. And then I'm going to have her come and have some lunch. 11, 22, 30. 11, 22, I think it's 32. She's going to have a chicken fiesta sub for herself. Dina on the phone. Now we should hopefully become friends with her soon. We might have to call her one more time. Harvey has the day off today, so lovely. He's become friends with Dina, but we're going to call her one more time just to make sure that relationship stays high. And then we are going to go ahead and have him continue to work on creativity. Go work on his novel. Beth is coming to get some food in the kitchen. She's making herself a sub. And then I want you to call Sim and invite Sim over. I forget who you're dating. You're dating Roy Cummings. So let's invite Roy over. Why is the phone always over here? Can Harvey stop putting it on the ground over here, please? And he's not home till after 3 p.m. Wonderful. Well, that's in 15 minutes. So why don't you hang up the phone? And why don't we gain you a skill point for work? Why don't you go and practice speech? And then when you're done practicing speech, you should be able to call Roy over. Finally, the rain stopped. Holy crap. That rainstorm was annoying the crap out of me. Let's call Sim and call Sim. First, you're going to call Cassandra and chat with her because she's like, are we still friends? Even though we just met yesterday. And she's at work. Okay, never mind. Let's call Roy and invite him over. And he says, it's always a pleasure to see you. I'll be right over. So I'm going to have her grab a snack really quick. Actually, she's going to have a drink of a root beer float. And Roy should be here like any seconds. There he is. So we're going to go greet Roy when we're done. How's Harvey doing? He wants to reach creativity level 4. Perfect. We're going to lock that in. But first you have to go to the bathroom and you have to have some dinner. 49 options for meals. Harvey is going to serve himself some spaghetti with clams. Beth, can you stop drinking? Like, holy cow. Go greet Roy. Or did the butler already greet him? I think the butler greeted him already. So let's go ahead and do the gestures with him to just get a good, quick, and easy 15 points. Appreciate, admire, and then she wants to have a pillow fight. Nah. We're gonna try and do the kiss. Beth is out here romancing Roy Cummings. So she's asking him on a date because that's what she wants to do. Let's see here. He does not want to marry me, that's for sure. Have a pillow fight, tell a joke, play. So let's do entertain, joke, and play pillow fights. Then we want to talk, so why didn't the pillow fight happen? I'm editing the lot 5 Pentameter Parkway. Oh, estimating the lot 5 Pentameter Parkway. Nice. How's that going? She's going to talk, gossip, and oh, never mind. She's got to go to work. All right, so we're going to end the date. It was okay. It's not my fault. I forgot she had to go to work. Harvey, go clean up your plate, my dude. And then we're gonna get you to have some fun. So what's your leisure activity? Stand-up comedy. Cool. So let's go downstairs and perform some stand-up comedy. That's getting him some fun. Perfect. And now that he's had enough fun, we are going to have him go sit in the hot tub for a few minutes. And he can go upstairs and we're going to have a drink of a Budweiser. Once he's done, I'm going to send him off to bed. And then we're waiting for Miss Beth to get home from her job. She gets home at 3 a.m., so hooray. There's Beth. Oh, I didn't want to deposit 200. I just want to deposit 100. She's going to use the bathroom and take a bubble bath, and then she's going to go to sleep. Harvey's got to wake up. Oh, he doesn't have to wake up today. He doesn't work today, so that's fine. We're just going to let him sleep in again. We should probably save because we haven't saved in a bit, so we're going to save the lot because it's just good practice to save. Do you guys like my new earrings? They're kissy lips. So, good morning to Harvey. Why is it raining every single day? Then he needs some social, so let's call a sim. Let's call Dina Caliente Grunt. like the earrings and family snack time, so BRB. All right, see you in a bit, Stella. Maybe when you come back, we'll be in university. All right, Mr. Harvey, you are going to go and let's say, oh, looks like Beth is up in there. All right. So we're going to go and have some breakfast. Not have a drink. Actually, yeah, we can have a drink. Have some orange juice. Beth, darling, let's turn off the music and let's go downstairs and do a quick workout. And she's going to come upstairs and use the bathroom, take a shower, and then I want her to have some lunch, 11, 22, 33. Or I think it's 32. A tuna trip sub. That's what she's gonna have. Harvey is doing what? Reciting poetry. Well, I want him to go answer the phone. And then he can work on reaching creativity level 5. So he can go upstairs and continue to write his novel. But I feel like that's actually not a good idea because it's not even gaining him any film and literature enthusiasm. It's a 2-story mall now, karaoke, pet store, grocery, arcade, and a library. Awesome, that sounds awesome. That's so useful. So I'm actually going to change Harvey's hobby to watching movies. Actually, no. Reciting poetry. So I'm going to have him go downstairs and recite some poetry. Because for some reason the stand-up comedy is not gaining him any film and lit enthusiasm. I don't know why. Alright guys, we're going to get an ad in about 5 minutes, and when we come back we will finish up here in the donor household. After that we'll be heading off to university. Alright Beth, what's up girly girl? Oh, you're getting active? She wants to kiss, so let's call Sim and invite over our boyfriend, Roy Cummings. Hopefully he's home, and he's not home till after 3 p.m. That's the usual. Well, she's still hungry, so let's have her grab a snack out of the fridge. The cookies. And then when she's done eating cookies, she can call Roy. Harvey's down here working on his hobby, gaining creativity. She's going to call Roy Cummings and invite him over. And then I want you to go here. And watch him show up from this side or something. Where is he? How come he hasn't showed up yet? He should be here like literally already. He should already be here. Come on, Roy. Where the heck are ya? There you are. Of course, he showed up from that side. Okay, go greet Roy. She wants to ask him on a date, so let's go ahead and ask on date. And then we'll go inside because it's pouring rain outside. Butler, you don't need to greet anyone. Door policy, don't answer door. There we go. Alright, now we're inside. Thank goodness. Tell joke, pillow fight, play. So let's entertain, dirty joke, and then play tickle. And then we're going to do talk, gossip, and we'll go from there. Harvey, why don't you go and use your bathroom, and then you can go have something to eat. $49 options for dinner, so he's going to have chicken wings and fries. Yummy. I wish I could have chicken wings and fries. That'd be really good right now. Kiss Beth, dance with Beth, flirt with Beth. Let's go flirt suggestion. And then she wants to slow dance and have pillow fight and dance. So why don't we do slow dance? Because everyone wants to dance. And then I will have her make out with him. Kiss. Well, let's go to casual and kiss and make out. And he wants to woohoo in a hot tub. All right. Why don't we go casual, woohoo, hot tub. Harvey is making his food up here. He's making chicken wings and fries for himself. Beth has a day off today. Perfect, because she's in the middle of a woohoo. Okay, you guys do your hot tub woohoo, okay? Let's get a cute picture of them. We have just a second. Oh my gosh, he's like in her hair. And then I want you guys to kiss tender. That's kind of cute. Why kinda? Of course it's cute. What's going on with Beth and this guy in the hot tub? Let's go kiss, peck. I'm kind of trying to get some pictures of these two in the hot tub because I think it's pretty cute. And then I want him to give her a massage. Come on, guys. And it didn't work. All right, so we're just gonna do casual, cuddle. It's okay, we got enough pictures. It's totally cool. And then I want casual, woohoo. Go ahead and do that, guys. I placed a graveyard I got that was made for Strange Down to match the Spectre house, and it matches the Monty side well. Nice. That's awesome. I love that you're always telling me about what you're doing. Like, I'm being serious. I love hearing about what you're doing in your game. Let's go ahead and more poetry. Recite more poetry, my dude, because it helps you get your skill up for creativity and your hobby enthusiasm. So how perfect. Beth and this guy are just finished woohooing in the hot tub. Good for you guys. Let's get out of the hot tub. And we are going to, she wants to have a dream date, so we're going to go ahead and flirt, caress. And then maybe kiss Beth, maybe kiss romantic. And then we are going to end the date. And now she wants to gain a skill point and meet someone new. All right, so why don't we say goodbye to Roy? And she is going to go ahead and gain a creativity skill point. So I'm going to have her go ahead and sit down on the piano. Actually, you know what? The real person behind the donor sim is more of an artist. So we're going to have them go and do some art. And now he wants to gain a mechanical skill point. Cool, we can do that. So let's lock it in for you to gain that. Go study mechanical. It's still only 8 p.m., so it's not time for anyone to go to bed yet. And they both gained a skill point. Harvey, what do you want to do now? You want to buy a robot station. We can buy a robot station for you. Sure, why don't you get a robot station in your room? Make it a little more unique to you and add you a robot station. Are you gonna want to get a robot talent badge? Let's see here. Yes, sir. Let's get making many toy robots. Go ahead and do that, sir. And Beth, you got your creativity skill point. Now you want to meet someone new. She wants to have 2 best friends. So why don't we call Cassandra twice and get our relationship up with Cassandra a little bit, because that's a friend we already have. So let's call Cassandra and just chat. And then we'll do that again with her. And now let's call Cassandra one more time and just talk. And we'll lock it in for her to have 2 best friends. Then we're going to have her come upstairs and grab a quick snack from the fridge. Let's go ahead and have some chips. And then we'll see from there. It's a little too early for her to go to bed because she does work the night shift. So maybe we can have her go out. Why don't we go change into our everyday, and why don't we go somewhere? She wants to meet someone new. We can lock that in. She can go meet someone new somewhere. Hardy, you are working on the robot station. Totally cool, totally fine. Once he finishes this robot, we're gonna have him stop. It should be like any second now. So let's go ahead and sell that and use the bathroom and go sleep in pajamas. Beth is going to go change to go out for the night. It is a Wednesday night at midnight and she is going out to party. Let's go to, I feel like the cemetery would be a fun place to visit. So let's go to the cemetery. No matter what lot we go to, Sims will show up. So we're gonna go to the cemetery and see who shows up. Maybe it'll be interesting. And when she comes back, she's gonna have to pay the bills. So Beth is heading over to Pleasant View Cemetery. It's actually, she is in the paranormal career, so this is kind of an interest for her, a niche interest for her. But she is heading over to the cemetery to see if she can meet a new sim. Which, cemetery, graveyard, same thing, right? Even though it's Pleasant View Cemetery, it's not just Sims from Pleasant View. And unfortunately, I think we have Mr. Pollination Technician number 9's grave right up here. But it doesn't belong there. She's going to go ahead and, what's this? Here's a new sim you can meet, Hannah Lothario, sure. You just want to meet a new sim, even though she's a teen sim. I'm not very happy that that's the sim you're meeting. What about Gwendolyn McLean? Or McLean? How about that? That is my grandma. This is my grandma sim that was made. So she met her, and that's really all she wanted to do. She wanted to meet a new sim, and now she wants to gain a skill point, so let's go ahead and drive home. Alright, well, we didn't stay long at the cemetery because all she really wanted to do was meet someone new. So we met someone new, and now she has more people in her... Oh my gosh! Wait, so let me tell you guys something. You know how Beth just met Gwendolyn McLean? So Gwendolyn McLean is actually my grandma sim, like she's supposed to be my grandma. And this donor sim here, Beth, is my cousin. So they're actually related. So that should be a relationship that I developed. That would actually be really cute. My grandma and my cousin Beth actually getting to know each other. That would be adorable. I'm gonna lock that in for myself in my head. Beth, welcome home. Let's go use the toilet, and then she wants to gain another skill point, so we're going to go ahead and gain creativity for her work. And then maybe she can get a promotion and not have to work the late shift anymore. She doesn't work today, but we want to keep her used to working the late shift, so we're going to keep her up all night. Perfect. She gained a creativity skill point. Now we're going to have her go upstairs and have a drink of some orange juice, and then she's going to head off to bed. Actually, before she goes to bed, We're gonna take a shower so that her hygiene's nice and full for the morning so she can go work out no problem. And then Harvey does work today, but he doesn't work till 3 p.m. so he can wake up whenever he wants. I think he wakes up at 8 o'clock, so we're just gonna wait till 8 o'clock for him to wake up. Harvey, good morning. I want you to first things first go and pay the bills. And then you're going to go use the bathroom and take a shower. Then you can dress for work, might as well. He can then go into the kitchen and have some breakfast, 11, 22, 3, 24. He's gonna have some llama O's for breakfast today, guys. Good morning, Bev. Let's have you go downstairs and go work out. She's down for that. She's a very active sim. That's his stand-up comedian wear. I feel like his other outfit is much better. Alright, she's gonna stop and she's gonna go upstairs and use her bathroom. So go, not relax. Nope, go use the toilet, take a shower. And then she's going to have some breakfast out of, I think, 11, 22, 23, yeah. So do, nope, no. Cornflakes. She's gonna have some cornflakes for breakfast. Harvey, oh my god, the butler served some food. Never mind. How nice. So why don't you go eat, and then why don't you go to the bathroom and take a shower after that? Because I don't want the butler's food to go to waste. That was so sweet. I didn't realize he served some food. That's really kind, butler. Thank you. So let's go ahead and put away these leftovers as single plates. And then Harvey needs some social, so we're going to call his friend Dina. My friend Dina. He only knows Dina and Cassandra, so we're just going to call Dina because they're friends. Beth is going to do her morning stuff, and then she also needs some social, so when he's done on the phone, he's going to go have a drink of some orange juice, and Beth is going to go sit here and wait for the phone to be done. So now you can go call Sim. I'm going to go have you call Gwendolyn McLean because I want you guys to get to know each other. As we said, she is my grandma Sim, and this Sim here is actually my cousin, so those two are actually related. Like in real life. Make many toy robots. Harvey needs to be at work in 1 hour. So let's have him finish off this robot here. And Beth, I want you answer the phone. Perfect. Harvey's heading off to work. Beth, I want you to go sell that toy robot for him. And then Beth, you're going to call Gwendolyn a few times. And then you're going to call Cassandra. So let's call Gwendolyn. And then let's call Cassandra. And then let's call Gwendolyn again and invite her over. Call Gwendolyn and invite over. Of course, it had to start raining. Let's get rid of this bouquet here. And Beth, why don't you come here because you're waiting for your friend to come over. There she is. Let's go greet her. Oh, shoot. Time's flying by. All right, where did she go? Where did she end up? We got to find her. She's up here. All right, so I want you to develop this relationship. So why don't we go gestures? You want two best friends. Maybe we can make it Gwen. And And then appreciate, admire, and entertain joke. Okay, so after she's done the socializing, I'm gonna have her say goodbye and then go use the bathroom. I think she works today, yeah. So she's gotta go get ready for work. Hopefully they feed her at work. She left. Well, I'm back. What did I miss? Well, we're just gonna be finishing up in this household. We've just got some Sims socializing, making friends. These Sims are just kind of getting to starting their lives. All right, Harvey's back. Let's have him go use the bathroom, and then he brought a friend home from work, Johnny Smith. Cool. We are going to have him go bank online deposit $100. We're going to lock it in for him to gain his skill points. And then we're going to go have him, why don't you set number of servings to 2? And then serve some dinner for you and Johnny. 11, 22, 33, 43. A Reuben sub. Oh my goodness, babe. Of course. Hopefully, if we serve some food, Johnny will come eat with us. Maybe. Johnny, come eat. Let's make him selectable and just make him do it. Make selectable and go eat, please. And then make unselectable. I'd love for you to be friends with Harvey. You're not an idiot. You just have an ego. He's still hungry. Let's clean up and have a snack of some chips. And then I wanted to clean up those plates. And then I'm going to have him head off to sleep. Yay, Beth got a promotion. So we're gonna go deposit $500 into her bank account. And then she's gonna go use the bathroom, take a bubble bath. Actually, just take a shower. And then she's gonna go get in the hot tub for a bit. A.m. hot tub soak, no big. Alright, she's gotta go to bed. She's gotta go sleep in pajamas. And now that everyone's in bed, we're gonna save up because it's the end of another day. We have one more day to go in the donor house, and then we will be moving on to university. Who's excited? Okay, so we're just waiting for Sims to wake up. Harvey's gonna wake up first. Good morning, Harvey. Does Beth have a new work schedule? She works at 5 p.m. Okay, so not as late now. Harvey, I want him to go answer the phone. And then I want him to have some breakfast. Actually, he's gonna have a drink of some orange juice. And keep the stream on partially watch. Have a good day, Amanda and everyone. Thank you, Stella. You have a good day too. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow might be my last stream before I go on vacation. I might stream on Sunday too. Is Beth available to talk? No, she's sleeping right now. Sorry. Harvey, I'm gonna have you go downstairs and recite poetry. I didn't know Johnny was still here playing the piano. Beth, when she's done, I'm gonna have her, like when she's done sleeping, I'm gonna have her go work out. Johnny finally left. Alright, Beth, you can go upstairs and use the bathroom, take a shower, and then I want you to go have some lunch. 11, 22, 33. Actually, it's 32. Mozzarella and crudo, that's not going to be enough for her. She's also going to have a drink of some milk. Harvey, can you go answer the phone? Harvey, let's go use the bathroom. And then, ooh, you want to gain a skill point, and it can be anything, so let's gain charisma. I really want him to gain this charisma point before he goes to work. There we go. Now he can go off to work. And I have a feeling Beth is still going to be hungry. Yep, so we're going to have another lunch. Banana nut bread. Go ahead and eat that, honey. Oh my god, the butler served meals again. Well, you don't have to eat that burnt banana nut bread. Go eat what the butler served. Okay, now Beth, you're going to go drive to work. And now we're just waiting for Harvey to get back. And this is the last day here at this household. So what I want to do after we finish up in this household is I want to go to another household real quick and make sure it's all set for the next starting time for when we actually play there. But we'll do that really quick. As Beth researches conspiracy theories for the Daily Hemisphere, she uncovers a lead that hints at a plan by the Department of Agriculture to ship mind control prunes to a supermarket patronized by various Sim Nation intelligence agency staffers. Should she publish the story and expose the attempts by the DOA to control the SNIA, or instead sit on the story and search for more evidence before going public? Let's develop more evidence. Beth's diligent research leads her to a rogue botanist who is willing to tell all, blowing the cover off a plot by the Department of Agriculture to feed a false story to the Daily Hemisphere in order to discredit the paper. Beth's publisher covers her with praise and gives her a bonus of 1,000 simoleons for saving the paper's good name. We're going to put that in her bank account when she gets home. She's going to go and bank account deposit $1,000. Harvey, we're just waiting for him to get home now. He comes home at 10. I think he might come home with a promotion, hopefully. Hopefully. And you did. You came home with like $700. So let's go and bank online deposit 200 and bank online deposit 100. So 300 altogether. And then I want him to get some social, but it's a little too late. So looks like, oh, she served that, but she never ate it. Put away leftovers then. And then I want him to go on his computer and chat with adult. Let's chat with Scarlet Rose. Perfecto, he's done. Let's have him use the bathroom and go sleep in pajamas. And Beth is getting home, so she's gonna go deposit money. So she's gonna deposit 1,000, and then she's gonna deposit 100. So then I want her to let's use the bathroom and take a shower. And then she's hungry, so let's go get leftovers. Clean up that plate. And then she needs some fun and some social, so let's go chat online with adult Samantha, whoever Samantha is. Great, and done. So she's gonna head to bed. Her shower is broken, apparently. And we're just waiting to transfer into the next season. It should be going anytime. Why don't we just change it ourselves? Alright, and that is the end of this round in the donor household. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all the things you need to do. I'm on social media at Apparently Amanda TV. I stream every day from Tuesday to Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I upload new YouTube videos every Tuesday and Friday at noon Eastern. Bye!